What's up, y'all? It's Tony back with another episode of the It's Tony podcast, and today is day 29 of posting every day on YouTube until my YouTube channel goes up. I'm here to talk about one thing and one thing only. Colorado, they won. They beat North Dakota State. But I cannot lie. It was a bad game to me. Colorado doesn't look that different than they were last year. Their offense is good. Their offensive line stinks. Their defense is on and off. Even when they playing good, it's always a breaking coverage. It's always somebody open or the quarterback is running for a touchdown. So they could play good for a whole quarter. Then the quarter that you need them to get the biggest stop ever, they cannot get the stop. I'm not only going to talk about the bad stuff that I see, but I'm not going to praise Colorado for playing a bad game. Like, of course, Travis had 3 touchdowns. Shedeur is Shedeur. He's going to get a whole bunch of passing yards. Jimmy Horn almost had 200 receiving yards. All of that is good. All of that is great. But this game does not show me that Colorado is a serious team. This game doesn't show me that Colorado is going to win 7 games, and that's what I believe that they will do. This game doesn't show me that Colorado is serious at all. And I know that it's a lot of people that hate on Deion, and it's a lot of people that don't like how he acts with the reporters and stuff like that. But I honestly think it's time to talk about Deion's coaching. I'm just starting to get confused at what Deion is doing as a coach. Because sometimes the offensive play calling be terrible. On the last drive, when they had the ball, what is with these little, behind the line of scrimmage passes to Travis Hunter? I don't get it. Why not run? I'm getting tired of seeing this team not run the ball. Even when they make good progress with running the ball, they don't stay consistent with it. They want Shedeur to be the only way that they score and the only way that they win. And I understand Shedeur is a great quarterback and he has great wide receivers. But you need to run the ball. You need to run the ball. Even when you score through the pass, you're scoring too fast. So the other team gets the ball, and all the other team want to do is run the ball and control the time clock. So they having a whole bunch of time of possession when your time of possession is only 2 minutes. And you're scoring, so it's tied, but they have the ball longer. Now, don't get me wrong. They won this game. Applause to them. A win is a win. Nobody cares what the score is. Like I said, they weren't going to cover the spread. I didn't believe it. But I just need Colorado to be a serious team. The defense sucks. And a person that people really need to start criticizing is Shiloh. Shiloh is not good to me. He was never good to me. And if I said it in a previous episode, I was bugging. I was trying to be nice and give him another chance. In this game, all he wants to do is late hit and act like he's headache gang. Oh, I do big hits. But when it's time to actually make a real big hit, when the quarterback is coming straight to you, it be the weakest little arm tackles. But when a nigga is going out of bounds and they don't have the ball in their hand, this nigga want to come with the biggest shoulder and hit the player. I'm tired of Shiloh, bro. He's not good. All this headache gang shit, for what? You don't make hits when they really matter. You're not good at coverage. This is when I start to understand when people be like, oh, Deion is playing his kids. They not actually good. Shiloh is an example of that. Shiloh is not a really good safety. He's more of a linebacker. And even when it's time to hit a legal hit, he does not have all of that headache gang shit. He does not have it. Only when it's time to make an illegal hit where you're costing your team, this nigga is the biggest headache in the world. Yes, you're a headache gang because you're a headache. We could get this team off the field. No, you got to make the dumbest hit that ever was, it was never needed. Just make a good tackle. And if you're not going to tackle a nigga when they coming straight at you or when you really got the chance to tackle somebody legally, don't do all that headache gang shit, bro. Y'all not even a team that should be doing all of this. I'm sorry, this might be the first game where I start to realize why critics really don't fuck with Deion. Because it's not like Deion is talking, he's talking because he's getting interviewed. But he's not, bragging on his team yo, we the best ever. But I love posts, the pregame show posts, Darius Sanders posts. All of these people are posting and making it seem like these niggas is working hard. Then they get on the field, and even the offensive line that's supposed to be this good, they got Seaton, a former 5-star. All of this, they're supposed to be good, and then they get on the field, and I still see Shedeur Sanders having to run around, having to escape the pocket, having to find a way to make a way because their offensive line stinks. It's terrible. And then that's why I go back to Deion Sanders coaching. Because for all of these big names that are on the sideline, the Warren Sapps, the Deion Sanders, the Pat Shermans, all of these people with NFL experience, the team still looks mid. They still could have lost this game. At some point, I can't blame the players. You keep bringing players in, players keep leaving. It's back and forth, back and forth. At what point is it the coach? This was a bad game, and I understand that this is the first game. So I'm going to title this shit Overreaction. But this was a bad game, and I'm a Colorado fan. Travis Hunter looked great. I'll say it again. He had 3 touchdowns. He made a crazy fucking catch. Shedeur looked great, except for that interception. But that's a whack interception. It's a lucky interception, bad ball placement. It hit somebody's calf and somebody caught it. I don't care about that. Jimmy Horn looked great, except for the one time where he had the ball, he was wide open, and he dropped it. Even Charlie, the starting running back, he was playing good as well, but they do not want to run. I just don't see what this team is going to do if it's nothing different. This game was nothing different. Y'all didn't show me anything different. Y'all got new gadgets as wide receivers. But last year, y'all had good wide receivers too. Mario Miller came in and he had like 100 and something yards. Xavier Weaver, we just seen him. He made the Arizona Cardinals team. Jimmy Horn, he was dropping a lot of balls last year, but he was playing well. Travis Hunter, before he got hurt, he was playing well. And even when he came back, he was still playing well. So the offense and the passing game, it doesn't excite me. It doesn't excite me. The defensive line, at points and times, they were doing good. Chidozie did well. Bentley, the linebacker, he did well. But I don't know, bro. This team is not that good. This team looks regular. They don't look serious. This is a game that they were supposed to beat them. They were supposed to beat them by 10 points, and they beat them by 5. And they let this quarterback run around like he was Lamar Jackson all game. No adjustment was made. This team should have scored 26 points on them. It should have been a bigger lead. But they can't stop nothing. Even when they stopping something, a hole happens. Yeah, this might be an overreaction, but I'm going to stick with some things that aren't an overreaction. The defense is still mid. The offensive line, I don't know. That's what I give it to them. I don't know. They still don't want to run. They scared to run. Travis is Travis. Shedeur is Shedeur. Jimmy Horn played very well. But outside of that, none of this game impressed me. Nothing at all impressed me. I don't know how anybody that's reporting on Colorado could be impressed by this game. This game was lackluster. This game was not good. But at least they won. A W is a W. Congratulations to them. 1-0. And hopefully they win 7 games. But I'm going to be honest, based on this game, I don't see them win 7 games. I don't see them winning 7 games. I don't. Maybe 5. I'm going to stick to what I said. I got them winning 7. But based off this game, I don't see them winning 7. And next week when they play again, we'll assess that game and see if we feel better. But as of today, I don't see them winning 7 games. And if you bet on them to cover the spread, you don't listen. I told you not to bet on them. They got to prove it to me, and they clearly didn't prove it. Moneyline was the way to go. So thank you for watching. When this video uploads to YouTube, it'll be Friday, but I didn't get a chance to listen to the Doechii album or the Big Sean album. The next video that I post will be reviewing those albums. I got to give them a couple listens, and we'll talk about them in the next video. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. It's Tony from the It's Tony podcast. See you next time.